Okay, this is not a vaccine injury story because
No.
you know your stuff. Tell us who you are.
I'm Lila, and I'm a registered nurse.
A registered nurse.
Yes.
And where did you used to work?
I've worked mainly with adult. I've worked in the ER and like cardiac stuff, but I did work in a clinic where they gave vaccines.
Okay. Did you
For a
give any
while.
vaccines?
I did.
You did. Okay. So what was your thoughts on vaccination in those days?
Well, we learned in school that they were safe and effective and they saved millions of lives. We learned the schedule. We did not learn what was in them. And so I kind of thought that they were saline, water, and like bits of viruses and it, super safe. And so until the whistleblower situation, the CDC whistleblower situation came up, I kind of just went with that. And I thought I was saving lives by giving vaccines.
You thought you were saving lives by giving vaccines. And what kind of vaccines did you give?
I gave adults who were hospitalized and sick flu shots. And then I worked in the clinic and I would help give out infant vaccines. And they would pull me in. My job wasn't to give vaccines in the clinic. I had a different job, but they would pull me in when the baby had to get more than like one shot, so we could do it all at one time.
Was there any reasoning behind? I mean, as a person, I fail to understand that people don't know what they're doing in this day and age where there's so much damage.
Right. Once it's so hard because the whole system, we're educated, we work, we're trained. The whole system is vaccines are safe and effective and necessary. And so it's so easy to ignore. I mean, it's cognitive dissonance. It's just this is how it is. And if you start challenging it, it's almost like a challenge to like a core belief. It's like a belief system. And so, I mean, it is a belief system. Obviously, it's not based in science or reality or evidence. So. So anyway, when I was doing it, when I was vaccinating my own children, when I was getting my own vaccines because I had to be highly vaccinated to go into nursing school, and then the yearly flu shot thing, there was that little voice inside that eventually was screaming, something is wrong with this, why does this make sense? Why are our perfect babies that are born, why do they all of a sudden need all of this to make them healthy? When it just doesn't make any sense now. But back then, it's just so drilled into you, it's indoctrinated, you're indoctrinated to think that they're...
As a registered nurse, would you ever give yourself or anybody else any vaccinations again?
No, and I switched jobs so that now I am still working in mainstream medicine, but I switched jobs so I'm not in a clinical setting anymore and I'm not giving any medications, including vaccines.
As a registered nurse, do you believe there are any safe vaccines?
No, and that's my biggest problem with them. It's not the effectiveness. It's not one ingredient or one specific vaccine. It is the fact that I don't trust in any way that the safety. I don't trust that they're safe in any way. That is being insured in any way, or it's the safety. So no, I don't think they're safe, and I would never recommend them ever again.
And you're not required to have any vaccinations where you work?
I am, but there's an exemption.
So you've got an exemption?
Yes. It does go against my religion.
Are you afraid that you may be fired, or does anything make you afraid of what you're saying right now?
No. I mean, if they fire me for this, I have plenty of evidence to back up what I'm saying right now. So I'm not scared of it. And I don't need that job, I can...
If every person that knows could be like you, we'd have this sorted. We're so grateful to you for speaking out and being so brave and telling the truth, which is what you're really doing.